A lot easier with a few different
Alright
identities
guys,
to
I'm
choose
back. I'm
from.
sorry.
Need me to come
Yeah,
up
my
with
game
some for
totally
you?
froze and lagged out, so I had to cut the broadcast. Alright, let's go. Alright, when you first enter that room, you have to match up a puzzle that's sitting on the rock system. Alright, did this hurt? No, not hurt. Where am I supposed to be going? Here. After I go there, where I go? Up here. Okay, oh, hold on, bro.
Well. The Abyss Herald! Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things. Bow before the Abyss!
Bro, I don't want to fight you.
Propagate!
Oh, I can make you burn, but no, sir. Automatically come to this. Get you burning again. Come on over here, bud. No.
Shine down! Let's light it up!
Quietly now.
If I can get bent again.
Scatter!
Busted.
I just noticed something. I have nobody to break his little field. Wait, no, no.
There is no escape! Let's light it up!
Yeah, this little crap here.
Everybody stand! Propagate! Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We've faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. His Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in the bonds of love and family which drive you to... But don't you fret now. Today...
Hold on, pause. What do you wait? So Ether has to, bro. Could it be that the Futuya has made Ether forget his one goal, which is to reunite his with his little sister? I don't get it. too much lore for me to try to keep up with. I want to spin on John Lee's banner and try to get John Lee, but I need to save. Okay, I gotta put a card
What do
in
we
here so
do?
that I can
Oh,
mention it.
there she is! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Are you... Anyways, we can talk about... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around.
Some water and fruit juice.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax a bit.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainar? I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me.
Well, actually, we were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around.
Oh, I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come...
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So...
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange...
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little... You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia...
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendroarchon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Earth. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure. I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh! And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, I was convinced they'd never show up again. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first... Yes, no doubt about that.
Well, if some... Alright, we're out,
Sounds good. I've never...
First of all, I like, can I have these apples? No, wait, that's apples. I want the apples. Okay, what am I supposed to be doing? Spin it. Burn. Not burn me. Okay. Make some fire. So we can make one of these. I make one. I can make a lot of these. Let's just make, 20, 30 is a good. Out of 30, I got one. Wait, is this a specific food I'm supposed to be making here?
All done! Let's use the empty box. Oh, it's...
No, Papa, you can't eat it. Throw you on the stove.
Adventure time! Adventure time!
Are you already finished cooking?
So you mean I just made 30 sweet memories for no reason? Actually, no, there is for no reason. Because I die a lot on this game.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's lab, it took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. You should know that some researchers spent their entire lives.
So why does this incense
The ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power, naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in the first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding. That was primarily taking in any sense. Not to worry, technically you're... I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pound...
Whoa, you're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am, as a member of the Ritawe Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings. But, which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for... If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to achieve... I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage.
Like,
sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm.
Whoa! So knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are pitch black. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little... I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of...
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh.
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however... The sages say that wisdom implies rationality. But that which occurs... Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen... I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the Academia. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't... Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be. But I was free of fear.
What's about the things she saw when she connected with it?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget... I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please, there's no need to be thanking me.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and had the chance to ask her some questions...
I think that's how you pronounce her name. I don't know. My hair hurts. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, God's statue still level 1. I'm not gonna do no upgrading and stuff on it until later. Probably pick up one day stream because I'm tired. Can I get this stupid flower? Let's get it. Perfect.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, Your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Ghulam. Let's at least listen to...
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tighnari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires...
And what exactly does my master...
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer.
Tighnari, but you...
So be it. Come, Ghulam, we're leaving.
What was that all about?
Looking at my illumination.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to...
Sorry, I'm a...
Well, do you at least know anyone?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Some say, needless to say,
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! That's right! Tighnari, we have something important to say to Kale before we...
yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I would be leaving soon.
Thanks, Tighnari.
Farewell.
Off we go!
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. And, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for...
There's no need to apologize. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
Oh?
It's my recipe for...
Yay!
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharva. Well then, I, trainee forest ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit good...
Take it easy.
treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding. Take it easy. Take it easy. Quietly now.
Illusion shattered. There is no escape.
Here, keep us both safe first. Oh man. Hey, do we get Ren as a playable character? Because she looks pretty raw with that axe.
Busted.
Let's light it up!
Game's up. Time's over.
Gotcha! Teamwork is dream!
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Take it easy.